Hi everybody, welcome back to the third series of today. We are the Female Esports League DOTA 2 and my name is Ashley and I'm here with Holler as well. And we'll be bringing you the games for today. So previously we were supposed to have our Rapasaka,
yes.
Rapasaka versus Astrius. But you know, one of the players, she's actually on her way home, so we will actually switch over to the other game, which is between Pacific Pink and Go. So we watched Go play previously in the previous series, right? And they absolutely dominated, right? So, but here, Pacific Pink, they're also known to be quite a strong team.
They're actually the favorites of Group A.
They are actually the favorites of Group A, indeed.
I mean, this is a team from the Philippines. Obviously, there's a little bit of inner rivalry, I'm sure, with Go and Pacific Pink of who is the best team in the Philippines. So we'll figure that out now. Obviously, the draft is underway. We're seeing, again, Tiny, Phoenix, X. Love the combo already.
Yep.
Three strong heroes. But a Pudge on Go.
Yeah, a Pudge on Go. That was the thing I wanted to talk about. For sure, this Pudge, we're going to see, you know, if it's a pos for Pudge. Could it be a mid-Pudge, maybe? Or is that the flexibility that they're going for here?
I think like mid-Pudge is kind of not good.
Kind of not good anymore?
I would definitely stay away from it. I'm pretty sure it's a 4 here.
Okay, it's a 4.
But the issue now becomes Pudge or an AA, right? Both of these guys are somewhat greedy in the sense that they do need items to kind of scale and to get themselves, you know, into a better position in this game. And so that's kind of where like they don't have a hard support. Somebody who doesn't have any items just can buy wards all day, right?
Okay.
So what do they do? Which do you like as a 4? Which do you like as a 5 between the AA and Pudge?
AA 5, I suppose.
Okay.
Contrary to what you just said, I think actually AA just needs levels. I don't think you need a lot in terms of items. It would be great to have items on AA, but not entirely necessary. You're just there basically for like the Ice Blast. Yeah, that's about it.
That's the thing, is that without items, he is just a guy who could sit in the fountain and just
He's
throw
just
ice
an ice
blasts
cream
at the
cone.
time. Yeah, he is. He is.
He's an ice cream cone.
You could do so much more with that hero if you have some sort of items to just kind of save people, to, you know, Force Staff, Glimmer, those types of, you know, items. Especially if you can get Ags at one point, the AA Ice Blast just becomes like insane in terms of damage and of course the heal and all that, the threshold and all that.
AA does have a gold talent, so
he does. But
it's a level 10, you know? It's a level 10.
I think it's too greedy. This is my worry about Go. And I think I think that they know that they're going up against a strong team, so they're trying to think outside the box in the sense of throwing out a Pudge. Because, again, here teams need to kind of work around the hooks, so to speak. And knowing that there's a hooker on the other team, it just kind of, it's a little
kind of exciting.
kind of exciting, yeah.
Because you got a hooker.
But I mean, but that's
Pudge
the
is
thing
the
is that
hooker, okay, guys. I don't know what you're thinking about.
But they're all girls on the team. They're both all girls. Okay, anyway, so last pick. Who do you like? Pacific Pink. They gotta obviously pick a Monkey King. Is it gonna be the one?
I mean, Monkey King is great against all the melee heroes here, right? Isn't it?
True.
Like, you pick an X because you've got like 3 melee heroes at the moment. You're gonna get the call. It's gonna be super easy. Call into egg. At the same time, Monkey King is gonna have a wonderful time laning, right? Then they follow up with Oldie. Oh my goodness, this is some terrifying team fight coming out from the side of Pacific Pink. Of course, because you know you've got a lot of melee heroes right here on the side of Go, melee and strength heroes, right? So that's gonna make your OD's ult even more effective there.
So I love the pick here, OD. I think it's very strong in the meta as is, but anytime somebody hooks you with a Pudge, you know, you can just, you know, you imprison them. You have the saves. Axe, Call, Monkey King, you know, the stun, the tiny stun. The only one who doesn't is the Phoenix. And he does it through the egg or whatever. And anybody you get hooked on, like even if you hook the Phoenix, like you can just egg himself, right?
You can dive away as well if you're fast enough, I think.
Exactly. But I mean, So I love Pacific Pink's lineup. I think they're very, very balanced. I think that this is the way the meta has been going, especially with like a tiny 4. And I see the Phoenix as a 5.
I see. Yeah, I think the Phoenix is a 5. I don't super like Phoenix as a 5 actually, but because Phoenix is not like it doesn't really support that well in lane actually.
Okay.
And of course, you know, you want to get usually your tranquils at least so that you can keep throwing Fire Spirits because Fire Spirits obviously uses your health. It may be a while before the Phoenix can actually get the tranquils online. So that's why I don't super like the Phoenix. But I do like, what I really do like is this Lina pick, because with Fiery Souls, it would actually be pretty easy for Lina to take down the egg. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but right now, currently, you probably have only about 2 egg hitters. So you have Juggernaut, who can spin and hit the egg, and Lina, obviously Fiery Souls, so that even if they get hit with the Fire Spirits, which slows their attack speed, it's not too big a deal.
Yeah.
But of course, again, like you mentioned, OD, right, is the one who's able to astro anybody who's hitting the egg, even.
And also, like, if everybody's jumping and hitting the Phoenix, like the egg or whatever, you have the X call.
Yep, that's
like
right.
the counter initiation is perfect for
Yeah.
this. I love Pacific
I
Ping's
really
lineup.
do like Pacific Pink.
100%, I'm calling
actually.
Pacific Pink is my team, and you're gonna take the other team because
Why
that's
not
just
to
how it
take the
works.
other team?
Sorry.
Can I pull the female
Because
card?
you like Thompson, remember?
But
You're like, oh, you're talking about the logo. It's so amazing. Sorry, this is the Ashley voice. I don't even know this.
He's so salty that he was forced to pick the other team in the previous series.
Yeah,
That's why now
I
he's
knew they
going
had
for
no
Pacific.
chance. I knew they had no chance. But I was just
He
like,
wanted
yeah.
to make things interesting, and so
Yeah.
he went for the other team instead.
Oh, okay.
And so he was
I
the
said
one-
it kind of like softly, so I was thinking that you would just forget about
Yeah,
it and not
sure.
even realize that I said it. So like, just let it go, all right? The past is in the past. We're moving on. You're pick and go. I'm picking
But
Pacific
I'm
Pick.
female.
Let's
Obviously,
go.
I harp on the past.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Yeah, I can't argue with that logic. Again, this.
God damn it, women.
Female logic. All right. So the games are going.
Okie dokes. Loaded into the game. Gonna run through the players. We've got Naomi from Pacific Ping on that Phoenix. On the Tiny, we've got KJ. And NM on the X as well. On the OD, we've got Mary. Yeah, Mary. Sorry. And last but not least, on that Monkey King, we have... Hello. I can't find the Monkey King. Sherry on the Monkey King. It is going to be a +5 Phoenix, I believe. I don't really see... Yeah, I probably
She has a
is.
sentry.
Yeah,
Of course
probably
she's
a sentry, yeah.
she's either 4 or 5.
And on the Daya, we've got Jerex. I'm going to call them again by their real names, of course. Okay, I'm going to call him Jerex on Pudge. You've got Sep on the Centaur. And we're going to go to the off lane.
Yeah.
In the safe lane, you've got Anna on the Juggernaut, as well as No Tail on the support Ancient Apparition. And finally, mid lane, we've got Thompson on the Lina.
Look, I think that I have high hopes for Jerex on the 4 Pudge. I think that if this
If
game
Jerex
really...
can make the moves, right? Like tiny...
Yeah. So that's the thing, is that if she can create enough chaos in all the lanes or whatever in the laning phase, she can win the game single-handedly, right? Pudge can be that strong of a hero. The issue though is that if it doesn't go well, if it's kind of balanced, if it's kind of like not really sure who won the laning phase, then we got a problem, right? So that is the 100%. This game right now is on Pudge. I'm calling it now. But I still am going with Pacific Pink in terms of victory, because I think their lineup is easier to use and stronger. But it looks like a mass disconnect.
Complete disconnect from both teams, actually.
Oh my gosh. Did they get DDoSed? Did that Cyber Cafe just get attacked?
They all disconnected. Oh my goodness.
But okay, we'll see what's going on. Obviously, there might be some... maybe the internet just went down. I'm pretty sure they're playing a cafe together.
Yeah, sounds about right. Oh my goodness. They've all disconnected, but...
I'm sure everything's fine. Let's not blow things out of proportion. But, yeah. So, we're going to wait a little bit just to kind of see how things are going. Obviously, there are other games. I don't know if we're going to jump into those.
They're back. They're back.
Oh, they're
We've
back.
got Tiny reconnecting.
Okay. Tiny's the only one that matters.
Yeah.
HyperX, KJ.
Okay, they're all back here.
Okay.
Boy Bullock among that. Somebody translate, please.
Sorry, our internet went out.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it done?
Okay. Well, I'm assuming. I mean, my Tagalog is kind of rusty.
Kind of rusty, but still there.
It's still there.
Still there?
I don't think I ever had it in the beginning, to be honest. But it sounds legit, right?
Okay, so this is something that Go always does, is that they actually provide Lina with a sentry as well as a ward, so that she's able to, I think, get that D ward with the tango. So that's actually pretty. I think that's something that maybe, let's say, I as a support, I want to learn this actually.
What's
to
that?
give your mid a sentry.
Yeah.
So that your mid in the end can afford to just buy one iron branch. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, with the regen that you get, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, seems about right. But normally I'm just standard C server things, and I just if I'm feeling good that day, I'll give you one tango.
Really? Just one? Not even two?
No, just one.
Wow.
Just one. You really think that my mid deserves two? Obviously not.
Whoa, no wonder your mid loses. You know, it all comes down to that second tango, right? That's why you buy 2 sets of tangos. You buy all the wards, all the courier. Well, just one courier, of course. But you buy everything.
I buy the courier, and they get it killed all the time. My poor courier.
Actually, yeah, that happens to me too. Like, just micro the courier.
Just
like,
micro it.
Why do you have to call it when you're in the enemy jungle?
Or before 3 minutes, why are the side lanes calling the courier? All right, okay. Let's not get too hyped up about couriers right now. We've got 2 runes going the way of Pacific Pink. What happened to the other rune? Oh, 3 runes going the way of Pacific Pink. They're gonna
it's game over. I called it.
Yeah,
Pacific Pink.
Pacific Pink. 3 runes. It's going to be the TP Phoenix. The Phoenix gonna TP back down bot, and it'll be a Monkey King versus a Centaur and a Perch here, who has yet scaled anything yet actually. So could be, you know.
I think. I mean, the off lane one is the flesh heap.
Yeah, but she's a 4, right?
A 4, so
maybe you want to get hooked, but hooked into what?
Into Centaur Stomp?
Like,
to be honest, I feel like the Centaur who actually went Stomp instead of Retaliate is an issue right now. That is not going to help the lane.
Yeah, I don't think you want to go Stomp, but at the same time, Mary taking a lot of damage actually.
Odie took a ton of damage.
Thompson actually taking so much, giving out so much damage because of the range, you know. Ooh, the stun actually misses again. Mary dodging that stuff, but okay, we actually missed first blood. Ana drawing first blood and caging on that tiny. So, okay, alright. You go, Ana!
So, NM right here acts is in a world of hurt. AA actually does a lot of right-click damage now.
Yeah, that's right.
So
touch.
actually, the new meta thing to do is to pull creeps all the way from in between the mid T or the T1 and T2 top, and to just kind of constantly pull it all the way back. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, actually back more.
Further back.
Yeah,
even more
like right here.
Like right here.
Yeah, right here. So you stay on the high ground.
So you stay on the high ground.
And then you pull the creeps.
Okay, you pull to this camp here, right?
Yeah, so you pull it to the creeps, or you pull it all the way back behind your T1 top.
Right. But I think it's better to pull to the camp. To your T1 tower, because you know it's near the shrine here.
So this is because hang on, they gotta be careful in terms of how they pick this up.
Oh, okay, doesn't lose aggro. Gonna go up here instead.
Good.
Up to the high ground. Gonna lead them around. Ring around the rosies for a bit. We've got Tiny coming in. You know, wants to join in on the creep train, the creep hype train.
He lost aggro
too. He lost too. Okay, but he's gonna stack the creep waves right here. Yeah, you're gonna stack the creep waves. He's got a bunch of regen, not too much regen, but enough, you know.
Yeah. So now basically AA needs to deal with this, right?
Yeah.
And it's super hard. And
no, as an AA, there's no way you can deal with this, for sure.
But NM is playing this perfectly. This is exactly what you need to do. And then look at that.
Level 3, suddenly level 3, and Tiny's getting nothing here. Yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, 13 last hits, and those are all creeps.
Yep, 13 last hits, all creeps.
Wait for the next creep wave too. It's just super annoying.
Right.
I've had that happen against me.
Pudge's Arcane Rune has yet to skill anything yet. I'm just really holding the skill points, huh? Right, okay, Centaur now has 3 points to this, but you know, Monkey King's gonna get Jingle stacks off. And just so annoying.
Yeah, I hate Monkey King.
Oh, Mosquito.
He's like Pengu 2. In my opinion. Right? Like, he's a guy I don't trust. It's like, what do you mean he turns into a tree? What do you mean he disappears and he jumps all over the place?
Look at the lane now, and then
Axe is
actually
going to
get stunned up. Oh! And actually, in the end. And you know what? Look at that. Now the creep wave is going to be beating on the tower, and there's so much EXP that the Juggernaut has missed out on. Oh my goodness.
I thought 100% he was dead.
No.
She was dead.
Level 1 doesn't do much on the chilling, on your cold feet, so yeah, it's fine. The TP was great. Perfectly timed.
She's clearly smarter than I.
Yeah, clearly smarter. Juggernaut, not gonna be too happy about that. They don't get a kill. They miss something like 2 lanes of two waves of creeps, I think. Oof. And yeah. Tiny's gonna toss back as well, but you know what? KJ's fine.
He breaks the clarity too.
Yep. Totally got what he came for.
Yeah.
Mid lane still pretty tight actually. 13 and 6 to 12 and 1. You know, kind of expected the Lina to do a little bit better, but right now she's lagging behind the levels. But now Mary's gonna, you know, chunk into Joyson. The TP's coming in from the Pudge. Pudge's got a hook. Okay, Pudge's got a hook.
Hey,
very nice.
She leveled.
Yep, she leveled at 4 minutes.
Yeah, but that was just the save. I mean, to be honest, all
that's just safe. Yeah, that's just safe. I understand. I totally understand why she did it. It's just, you know, like holding your skill point for so long really requires a lot of patience, right?
Yeah, I don't have that patience.
Yeah, I don't have that patience. I'm just gonna put it down.
Yeah.
And look, X doing X things again, and now, you know, drawing Jarex to the top. Oh, lost the aggro again. 2 creeps here.
I would've-
but that's not too bad, you know. And then she's
Maybe you
gonna
hook one of the creeps back so he doesn't get it. Yeah, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, what can the punch do here?
Yeah, other than look sexy, nothing.
I mean, there's so many creeps hitting the X, and now he's level 4. You know, Pudge is still level 1. Not able to do much. Gonna go into the trees. Probably cannot TP out. Gonna try to cut his way through. Going to TP, but gonna hook out. The hook. No! Jarek's not gonna be able to get the hook.
I mean, the issue though is that Axe keeps TPing all the way back to the base.
Yeah, has to walk out, right?
Yeah, and then Tiny isn't really.
Maybe Axe could TP to the shrine instead, maybe?
Yeah. I think the shrine would have been better, especially with the 5-minute rune right there. Good call, yeah.
Okay, but now Mary's gonna get stunned up, where she could be dead as well.
Oh, the self
up
evasion!
there, right? Gonna pull out the Dragon Slave, not close enough. Beautiful dodge by Mary. Ooh, this wave, and now Tiny coming in,
and here comes
gonna get slowed. But you know what? You need laser bird. Gonna go down, fly up, fly down. Dead. Lina, you thought you were a bird? No, Phoenix is the real bird.
Yeah, nice rotation there. I mean, this is Jerax again. What I was saying, right? Had to make impact, but not making any impact.
Any impact whatsoever. Level 2 at 5 minutes. That's gotta be a big concern.
And you get a. Axe
gonna run down NM as well, but NM is kind of strong. Will be pulling the creep here. Gonna get the Kofi off, and he's gonna make it out again alive. She's fine. She doesn't have a shrine.
But she's not doing much anymore.
Yeah, she's not doing much, but she is disrupting the lane, right?
But I don't know why you would go directly on her tower to try to pull creeps. You know what I mean? Like, you need to, again, cut the creeps, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't, like, it was,
I mean, maybe
was weird, right?
she overestimates herself, maybe.
Yeah.
And now she's like, got all the way back again, right?
A walk of shame. But she does have face boots.
Yeah, she does have face boots, and you see Juggernaut is still level 5 now, actually, and she's just level 4. In spite of all that pulling, you know, she's probably made the supports under-leveled, but...
So, another thing, though, that she could have done to add to efficiency is that when she was cutting the creep waves, she caught 2 creep waves, but she should have brought it into the jungle so that they fight each other.
And they find the creeps as well, the neutral creeps.
Yeah, you can get, like, level 7 at, like, 5 minutes.
Yeah, you can get something like a full Vanguard by level 7, I think.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy insane.
On the other hand, Pudge is level 2.
Level 2. Congratulations, Pudge.
Here comes the monkey.
Yeah, but you know,
the laser
bird is gonna do some damage, but level 1 laser doesn't really do too much.
Oh, hook!
But
okay, saves it!
Hooks him back, actually. It's gonna save the Centaur.
Oh, what a nice hook.
He's gonna be very happy about it.
Take a lot
of
damage, though.
After the Pudge. Well, Centaur has to go back to base now. He doesn't have a... He didn't even go for the Vanguard. Actually opted to go for phase boots.
No, that's
first.
right.
Alright.
I agree with that. Because you need the speed and it helps.
Right. Against the monkey king, right?
Yeah. To be honest, that was an amazing hook. That just saved his life.
Yep.
Saved her life.
Her life. Okay, so they actually get a kill instead onto the Pudge, right? Yeah, who is well, kind of low already, and I think they just dive the Pudge instead, right? Yeah.
Alright, that one's on me. I complimented Pudge, so she died. So obviously that one is on me. That's my bad.
Caster's curse.
I won't let it happen again. I rarely
Do
compliment
not compliment anybody ever.
Yeah, that's so my bad.
Blitz of attack coming in from base. Monkey King sitting firmly at the top of the net worth, actually 3.7k, and gonna be pretty happy about that. Obviously had a very easy lane against the Centaur, and you know, a very passive Pudge.
Yeah, it's weird seeing the mid lane. They're like pretty neck and neck, so to speak, and nobody really has taken advantage.
Oops, very afraid. Centaur pops the Stampede already.
Joy Mero can fix your cam. Oh,
Joy.
Duh.
I presume that's gonna be Joyson, Thompson.
Yeah, she's busy laning.
Yeah, she's busy farming. Hello.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Look at that. Now, I think the admin should harass the OD. You know.
Tell them
for payback, right? You have to like micromanage. Oh, here comes the spin.
Gonna go down onto the X as well, who is slowed down already, but slow is going to wear off. KJ gonna get the avalanche as well, and TP's coming in from the Phoenix, gonna top the right. He does have Omni Slash right now, but doesn't really quite want to use it. Toss up, toss down, but the healing ward is dealing a lot of damage. Gonna roll in, gonna fly in right now. Healing ward still healing a lot.
They don't even care about the AA.
He gets dunked down immediately. They don't care about the AA because they're gonna come back for him later on. X is frozen. It doesn't really matter. X super fast running running down the Juggernaut and taking him down.
Okay, AA on that hand, he needed to, or she needed to start body blocking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Sacrifice
she knew she was
your
gonna
life,
die.
right? Yeah.
You're not going anywhere. You don't have boots. You're so slow. You just got to sacrifice yourself, and you got to body block.
Yep. You know, I hate it when sometimes I do the body blocking thing, and then the carry still dies in the end, and I'm like, I gave my life for this.
Yes. No. The worst is when you do something where you sacrifice yourself for the carry,
and they're like, "Why you die?"
and then and then they hang around you, so you die, and then they kill them anyways. That has happened to me many times. It's like, why am I trying to buy time for my carry?
If you're not gonna, if you don't want to go, and if you don't want to live, you know.
Yeah.
Alright, Pudge getting the Arcane Rune. Oh no, he got the Bounty Rune. I was gonna get an Arcane Rune. We'll have a hook. Very efficiently up now. Okay, Odie's gonna chasing. Jarex is going to be really fast, running away. They're gonna save the Pudge life. And on top lane, actually, they're gonna go on to the X instead, and they're finally gonna be able to take him down in spite with that Stampede. Actually, that was not meant for the Pudge. I think it was actually meant to catch the X. Much needed kill, actually.
That was very fortuitous in the sense that, like,
they
were going for the action and the Stampede, and then the Pudge got away at the same time. Like, that was nicely timed.
I don't think they planned it, but it's pretty
cool. It's like, okay, Pudge, I need you to get attacked here. I'm going to bail you out with a Stampede, but at the same time, we're going to, you know what I mean? Like, that is
efficiency.
Yeah. High-level efficiency at its peak right there.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is what peak efficiency looks like.
Okay, so OD queued up Kaya.
Nothing very out of the ordinary. Out leveling, and you know, Lina by a lot actually. You know, OD is like 4.4k as compared to the 2.9 of the Lina actually.
It was just like minor.
Oh my god, there's a lot of damage coming up from that OD, but OD now and a little bit of Hatsu does have the Astral. It's gonna use it. And is it going to be waiting? Okay.
Oh, no, she's looking to turn this.
She's looking to turn this. She does have friends coming in from the neighborhood. And you have the entirety of gold. No, they're not going to be rotating in. That is their shrine, you know.
Yeah.
You know, do you see the OD treating it like... Did you see the OD treating it like it was hers? She's like, I'm going to shrine. I'm going to shrine. Don't dare me.
Yeah. Okay, Pudge, not even level 6. 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Come on, Pudge.
It feels bad, man. Doesn't have the bite yet. He's gonna get Avalanche. Can he get tossed back into the OD? Nah, not really. Korea is gonna come and deliver him a gauntlet. Now he's stronger. Well done.
But she's got phase boots queued up. I don't like that.
Pudge, phase boots. Yeah, I don't entirely like that either.
I think more of like an urn type.
Okay, hook up the Tiny here. The stun, follow up from the Lina, tosses it up. But the heal from the Phoenix is actually doing quite a lot of damage. He's going to stampede away, but they're going to catch up to Phoenix. Phoenix is actually 6 right now. Is going to run and turn into an egg. But the thing is that he doesn't get the spirits off, so the Lina still hits pretty fine. Level 1 egg is honestly quite terrible. So OD on the other hand has made it out fine.
He's gonna hit the threshold?
No, he's gonna hit the threshold. Yeah, it's pretty low, but. End of the day, they take down the Phoenix and the Tiny. Pause 4, pause 5 for the pause 3. Do you think that was worth?
I mean, 4 plus 5 is 9. And so, no, I'm just kidding.
So 9 is greater than 3, so therefore.
No, but I think at the end, it's a bit of a wash. I'm not going to give anyone, because Pudge got some levels. He was there. He made enough plays just to get some. I mean, he's level 6 now, right? So.
Yeah. Pudge is level 6.
She's kind of moving along. I just don't like the fact that she's going phase first.
Right. Would you prefer like Tranquils or maybe just brown boots, right?
I prefer
Arcane?
Tranquils,
yeah.
Yeah, but to be honest, I think Urn is more important. You're looking for ganks.
Right.
This is the way you, and then you get Vessel at some point, and then it does wonders against this tiny Axe, and then the Phoenix heal.
And the Phoenix, right, yeah. They can't heal from the Phoenix. Yeah.
Right, so a little bit of itemization. Oh, blink on Tiny.
Oh, so quick.
13 minutes.
13 minutes. That's insane.
That's
that's not even a call Tiny.
Yeah. They're in position. Monkey kind of scouting.
Just watching them farm. Instead, they're gonna go for the OD right now, and that's dead OD. They're gonna drop the Ancient Apparition, the Archicus as well, but it's not gonna be doing much. They do pick up the Centaur, and they're going to go for the Tiny. The Omni Staff is gonna come out as well, and now they're gonna turn for the Monkey King. Monkey King, you've got to get yourself out of there. Can you hop onto a tree? You'll be fine. Moves on out of there. Again, they lose the pause 4 and 5 for the 5 and the 3.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, as long as the calls don't go down, right?
Yeah.
OD is.
Yeah. Keep going for that Centaur, because like just slowing him down will make your life a lot easier. In the sense that like you don't want him getting the Lina on OD.
Oh, Lina on OD, sorry. Okay, gonna banish her for a bit. So gonna dodge the stun, Stampede popped as well. Now the punch is gonna come in. Mary does not have the Astral Imprisonment, having used it earlier, and this looks like a very dead OD. Nothing the Headmans can really do about it. Phoenix is in the vicinity, but you know what? There was an egg, but I don't think we're done much because level 1 egg is awful against. I think level 1 egg you can only use it maximum against 2 people.
How many hits is it? It's 4 or 3?
6 I think on level 1.
5.
5, sorry, 5.
Yeah.
It was 6 I believe, but they nerfed it here. So.
It's so bad.
Yeah, 5 hits only. So you probably have to use it against like what, 2 heroes maximum.
Okay, so Phoenix has the urn. I like that one.
Phoenix has the urn, yeah. I really like the urn. It's gonna be good against the Centaur, right? It was rushing actually a Blink Dagger. Do you agree with this Blink Dagger rush?
No.
What would you
I think that you either need Crimson or Pipe. I would have liked Pipe.
At least a Hood, maybe, right?
Yeah, Hood. Yeah,
Hood.
keep yourself alive. Just because the Phoenix and the Tiny, the amount of burst that they have, and especially with the OD, right? You need to keep your team alive. Blink, you're not really initiating. Like you're relying mainly on Podge hooks to start things, at least to begin. But right now you need to sustain because the Centaur is like paper. He's just been getting destroyed every single time. She has been getting destroyed every single time. Yeah. But the Juggernaut. Oh, the smoke.
Yeah, there's smoke coming up from the Radiant. They are ready to take a fight. They know that there are people at this bot tier. Sorry, at this bot tier too.
Smoke up.
The smoke up. The smoke is gonna pop. They're gonna drop some fire spirits, and now I think Seb is gonna be aware that there's something fishy going on. Yeah, they're just gonna approach the tower here. There is a punch in the background here.
I don't know if that's what you want.
I don't really know what the punch is doing there actually.
Yeah, I don't know what she's doing.
I mean, there is a ward here, but I don't know what. They're just gonna give the tower free. So Pacific Pink extending their lead even further. 11k net worth right now in favor of the Radiant Pacific Pink.
Aren't you upset that you picked Go as the winner of this one?
Well, let me just say, I was forced to pick
17.
Go.
No, you weren't.
I was forced to pick
Nobody's
Go.
forced to do anything.
You want to rewind this? You want to rewind this stream?
There's no clips. There's no evidence. But I mean, 17 minutes, 12k behind. This is like a huge uphill battle Go has to take.
Gonna run in if you're trying to get the Juggernaut, I believe, but Juggernaut will be just fine. TP's himself out of there.
Yeah, Joyson as well.
It's going for the Aether Lens here. This looks like a support Lina. I'm not gonna lie. 17 minutes. He's got this. Okay, not a support Lina anymore. They do take down the OD. It's a big kill. They have the Pudge actually going on to the Monkey King, and Monkey King drops immediately. They're going to be chasing for more. They're going to find Tiny. KJ, will they be able to pick her up? She does have a blink. They're going to try to cancel it.
Hook, but they're trying to create space.
But Miss K, you got to block away now. They'll get tossed up and tossed down. Oh my goodness, I think she's going to be able to blink away. That one, yes! She's just going to play a 4-man avalanche. Oh my goodness. Oh
Miss
man,
K.
Miss K had to move out of the way for the punch to hook, but you know, you could see the punch, right?
Yeah.
Trying to fix, trying to go for the hook. Yeah, move. Oh, that's so frustrating. Oh, but they do catch a Tiny out at the end.
Gets
the
the hook
hook
now.
finally gets the hook right now. Eats him up for lunch. Tiny, now a pile of rocks turn into little pebbles. But beautiful call! 1, 2, 3 with the blade mail as well. He's kind of spinning a lot, but you know, will they be enough to take them down? Yes, the Phoenix is going to sunbeam them down. You're killing spree, going the way of that Monkey King. Will they be able to chase one more? Yes, they get the Juggernaut as well. That's a huge kill.
Blade mail
Beautiful
reveal.
blade mail call, by the way, by the Axe.
That was really nice to play by
I want to tip. How do I tip the Axe?
I don't think you can because you're supposed to be neutral. And stop trying to tip my team.
How is it your team if it's mine?
No, Pacific Pick, I already chose them. Again,
Yes,
we can go to the evidence.
well.
Okay, you chose Go. So
I did choose Go, right?
Yeah, you did. You chose Go last game, Ellie.
I
That's
should
for
do
sure.
last game. Last game is
Doesn't
last game
matter.
now is now.
Yes.
We are living in the
Look
present,
at you.
okay?
Fair weather fan. You know. But
it depends
honestly,
on drafts, sir. It depends on drafts.
What a call right there. That completely changed it.
That completely a 3-man call with that blade mail on. X showing off what she learned in ballet school. My goodness.
The only thing I'm disappointed about the axe is that she actually has the axe. She's not Fist.
Oh, she's not Fist.
She's not the.
You have to actually call her X.
Yeah. Yeah. But OD, what is the item progression for her? What should she go?
Blink, yeah, for stuff, usually Blink, Hurricane Pike is the way you want to go, right?
Yeah. I see it. I mean, the Kaya just does so much damage.
Alright, so net worth, we've got 15k advantage, almost a 13k advantage actually. And EXP as well, similarly, you know, Pacific Ping in the lead. Let's see what DOTA Buff has to say. Alright!
Yeah.
DOTA Buff is never wrong!
Yeah.
Very
I
far
actually
in the
thought
lead.
so too.
Yeah. Oh, you thought so
yeah,
too? You could be DOTA Buff. Why should I pay DOTA Buff when I can pay you, right?
Exactly. Just let me know the drafts, let me know who's playing,
and
then I'll tell
you'll
you
call it,
who's going to win. It's easy peasy.
Right, 20-minute runes. Go actually managed to get 2 runes bot, so that's not too bad. But right now the Stampede is going to go in onto the call. Oh my goodness, a lot of damage coming. The Blade Mail is going to come out right now. He's going to spin down. Axe is finally going to go down. There's a big bounty going the way of the Dire actually.
I think she got just hooked. And then just obviously
I mean,
bad positioning.
Usually you don't want to hook the Axe, but the thing is that, you know, Axe is still very susceptible to a lot of the magic burst, right, coming out from Go. So
True. I mean, if you can burst him down with a Laguna from Lina and whatnot, I think.
Yeah, you have the AA out into Laguna, isn't it? So that's pretty potent.
Yeah, you have ways around it.
So X maybe wants to get a pipe. No, okay, going for a Shadow Amulet. He's going for a Shadow Blade instead. He's gonna find the Juggernaut, toss him up, drop him down. Even though he's got the spin, it doesn't really matter. They've got an AA blast coming in. There's gonna be a lot of damage going the way. My goodness! Pacific Ping, all clumping up together. Everybody, let's hold hands for the Ice Blast. Actually,
Monkey King jumped in right as the Centaur jumped in, got the stomp off, and they comboed it with the Ice Blast. Just bad timing. But that's the way to take him down. I mean,
that's the way you take him down.
Oh, super unlucky.
It is indeed.
Okay. So drums on Centaur. I don't know how I feel about that.
Drums on Centaur?
I think it's a bad item.
Huh. I would have thought maybe the Lina might have picked it up actually. But you know, we've got like, you know, remember we looked at the Lina's items and we were like, that kind of looks like a support Lina here.
Yeah, she has Yules now.
She has Yules now, but it's just a Yules Aether Lens at 21 minutes on a mid Lina, you know?
But again, it's magic damage. I think the Centaur should have gone pipe.
Yeah, I think the Centaur should have gone pipe too, not drums.
Like, I hate when my offlaner doesn't go utility items. I feel like it's so incredibly selfish.
Right.
And it adds just so much to the game.
Kind of aura.
It gives attack speed, really? Movement when you have Stampede?
Yeah.
Do you really?
I mean,
I
so
don't
you
think
move
so.
faster.
No, but you have Stampede.
But what could be better than having music to, you know, fight to?
Look, have you ever seen a Centaur play the drums? It is not a pretty picture. They do not play good music.
You sound very experienced in
I
that
do.
era.
I do.
Okay, right, I'll take your word for it. They got a smoke up here, smoked up really deep in the base, but they won't actually find anything. They, you know, their jungle is actually very, very, very much warded. But they're not gonna do anything much about it. The ward here is not going to. Nah, this ward doesn't spot out this magic ward here, so neither does it spot out this ward on the cliff. So it'll be a wasted smoke from the side of Go. They're gonna be a bit scared, you know. They're huddled up in their base. No place to farm. Nowhere in the map.
Yeah.
Pacific Ping still have perfect map control, having lost none of the towers at all.
Yep.
No towers go down at all.
So Lina actually changing up her items. She was gonna go Axe, now she's gonna go Shadow Blade.
Do you think it's something she should go for?
She does need a defensive item in the sense that she's every time she gets she's the damage dealer, right? That and Jugs. So you need to keep her alive in some way. It's kind of way to kind of work around it, but you're basically forcing the enemy team to start carrying dust, right? Nobody wants to really buy dust. So I guess it's not that bad, but the thing is that they don't really have a whole lot of space to maneuver. And getting any sort of gank at this point is very difficult when your jungle is being completely controlled.
Yeah. Jason finds the patch here. Not gonna spin too much, but there's a tiny here in the back. And then smack down that poor Kutch, who isn't really, you know, hasn't really had a lot of impact, but 9 flash heap actually. It's gonna make him quite a tanky child, and now it's gonna be the call to go high ground maybe. Or not. I mean, Pudge is going to respawn soon. Perhaps they go to Roshan instead, now they've taken all the towers.
Right. And so, throughout all of that, Axe, that was the Shadow Blade reveal.
That was the Shadow Blade.
And so they got a Pudge out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the best one, but the thing is that all the lanes have been pushed in, so it's super. They have no room. If we're looking at Dire.
Yeah.
Sorry, the Dire.
The Dire.
Like,
they don't see anything at all.
Yeah, they don't see
okay,
anything.
They have this one here, but that's pathetic, honestly.
Yeah. I think they were just like, I think this is like a Jakiro one where she was like holding four wards.
It's
like, I'll just put it down
But
wherever.
the thing is that, you know, the AA could be holding the wards, but he has no place to put the wards, actually.
Yeah. So, again, look at this AA. Super broke. 2 mangoes?
2 mangoes.
Yeah.
But 90 gold per minute. Just stay alive.
Just stay alive. That's true. She just hit 10, though. I mean, like 20.
She just hit, okay,
wow.
right. And now the 25-minute runes are up. More economy going the way of Pacific Pink. Now 19k net worth ahead.
Look at this. Net worth. Axe is on top.
Yeah, Axe is on top.
Super powerful. Super strong.
Followed very closely behind by that Odie and the Monkey King as well, right?
These are the cores that I never had in my games. You know? Maybe I should name names as of why some of the cores that are not good that I've been playing.
Name and flame.
Yeah.
Alright, so now nighttime comes. The call is to go to Roshan finally here. They're going to start beating up the old man again, and they want to take his heart.
But why? Why would they do that to poor old Roche? He's like a hermit. Just living by himself.
Yeah, he's just living by himself, right? Yeah, but people constantly, come up to his place and they beat him up and they take his heart. And you know what? The thing is that Roche comes back for more.
Yeah.
Every single game, every time he's taken down, you could see it as like a sign of resilience, or you could just see that he likes it.
Yeah, and every time they kill him, they get more items. It's like, oh, why did this time cheese come out of her?
Huh.
I don't get it.
I didn't know. I thought Roshan was lactose intolerant, but apparently not.
Yes. But do you really want cheese from, like,
hey, it's a magical
body?
cheese,
like,
okay? I don't question it. I just eat it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You would eat it?
I mean, I would.
Okay. I question your decisions.
You don't even eat cheese, so...
Yeah, that is true.
You don't even eat cheese at all.
Yeah, alright. Stop with the judging, jeez.
That's so mean.
Alright, so a little bit more farming. When in
You've got
doubt.
the ages now, you're not too afraid to make some moves. Or maybe you think they want some sort of like BKB or something first before they go online?
The Dire's top tower is under attack.
The monkey actually does have a Skadi coming in, so that's going to be very, very, it's going to be a very strong item on the Monkey King because of the number of melee heroes here.
Right.
Yeah.
Dire's structures are fortified.
But Monkey King not quite there yet actually. Almost got the point booster and then already has the ultimate orb. Very hesitant with the hook actually. Beautiful hook that comes in and catches the Monkey King out around there. The Avalanche is gonna hit and cancel the Rod, so we can cancel Pudge's ulti immediately, but you know what? He's gonna get chain stunned by the Lina as well. The Omni Slash, and she's gonna take down Sherry indeed. Missed position, oh no, and he's gonna pay very, very, very painfully for that. Now and the Tiny instead is gonna go down. Tiny trying to save, and I think the entirety of the Radiant is gonna have to back off immediately. That was the Aegis actually that they took out. The beautiful hook from Jarex here. Yeah.
So, I mean, like he got the nice hook on the Monkey King, but there's really no way to disengage off of that. There's nobody with a Force Staff, nobody to kind of help out. Like, that
I mean,
seems,
they're pretty confident, right?
They are confident, yes, but at the end of the day, you still need to close this one out. High ground is a whole nother ball game, and it looks like they're gonna lose the T1 mid, maybe
first tower going down at 28 minutes, and okay, BKB is popped, and the OD immediately eliminates that poor AA. The call comes out as well, but the OD he drops the hammer. They're gonna try to take down the egg. Will he be successful in the end? I think the egg is gonna go off, and it's a team wipe. They absolutely destroy Go. So they all have buybacks on Go actually, but
so I guess you don't even need the Monkey King to win.
You don't need the Monkey King. I think the Monkey King was
like
just a distraction, Who needs Aegis anyway?
This Axe has just been on point.
Right, this Axe on point with the calls, the blade mail.
buybacks.
Okay, 2 buybacks coming out. Will they be able to do anything? But no, 3 buybacks coming out. AA is going to be respawning in a bit. They don't want the Juggernaut to buyback, but they're going to take down the tower in the end. The stun, it hits on the 3 men actually. The hook is going to miss. The AA ult comes out as well. They're going to try to fight this in right now. Monkey King pops the ult, who actually gets stunned up, and he's going to get taken down. Monkey King is just a distraction, like what I said. Now the entirety of Radiant is just going to try to disengage, and they're going to get out just fine. But tier 3s have been taken down. They're going to be able to open the shrine. They're going to take the shrine's floor. So they're going to be pretty happy about that. But Monkey King...
Axe is a real carry apparently, because
I think Axe and OD, right? Monkey King is just for distraction purposes. Oh, I think they actually hooked the Axe here. Okay, they're gonna get the call off onto the patch as well. They're gonna take down the Axe in the end. Okay, Phoenix is trying to take down, trying to take them down as well, but he's gonna come back and gonna be spun down by the poor Juggernaut right now. Goodbye, Phoenix. Tries to get the last spirit off. What?
I don't know why the Tiny went back in like that, like she was going to engage again, but...
Yeah. It was the Axe, I think, actually. The Axe kind of like, moved on towards the patch, so...
Okay.
Yeah, overconfidence.
I think they were up at 28k net worth lead?
Yeah, they were up at 20k.
Okay,
but
so...
now it's dropped down to 24. It's still, it's still a lot, but that little drop, I think they just need to take maybe about, if they can take 5 more convincing fights like that, I think
5.
5.
Looks like you've done the math. Okay.
5. I'm gonna place an arbitrary number there.
Sure. 5 sounds good. 5 more team fights
great.
and they win this game.
No, not win the game. They even things out here.
So
Yeah,
how many team fights do they need to win the game then?
Then it depends on how much Pacific Pink trolls or holds on to the game and how disciplined they are.
Okay.
Yeah. We can't discount the fact that the other team could be disciplined or it could be throwy as well.
Yeah, I mean that one call that Axe got in the mid, where they ended up,
right
they turned
over
it around.
here, right here.
Yeah, that one. Like,
one.
I feel at any other point that's a bad initiation because your Monkey King was dead.
Yep.
You're fighting 45. Generally speaking, not a good decision.
Yep.
Right, and I feel like they didn't, they didn't get penalized for that. Or punished for it, but I think that moving forward, they do need to be very careful and not do those kind of throws.
Yep, of course. Monkey King is not all that tanky, even with the Eye of Skadi. He's got many heroes. He doesn't have a BKB, so that's going to be an issue. They're going to find the Tiny. Stampy is popped this out, but Patch looks like he's going to be the first one to go down. They pop the AA out as well, but you know what? Tiny is going to go down to the Laguna in the end. Now the entirety of Radiant is going to get the disengage again. They lose a Pudge for that, but I think they're going to be pretty happy about it.
I mean, they got the Pudge 4 for 4?
Yeah.
In terms of
4
rolls.
for 4, yep.
No buybacks yet. Pudge doesn't have one, but it's looking like they're going to go high ground at this point.
Right. Phoenix going for the Shivas. Monkey King pretty strong.
Oh, the stomp.
Oh, but not strong enough to withstand that stomp. Storm coming out from the Centaur. The Jules up on the Axe. You can't spin anymore. Now Miss K is going to be spun down immediately. They're going to start hitting on that tower now. Axe super strong. OD was trying to chase, but we'll back off in the end. They'll take the tower. They'll take the tier 3 and be very happy about it. Okay.
Oh, it goes back in?
Goes back in, actually goes for the call. Okay, the AA Blast is going to come through and it's going to probably force them to disengage for a bit because Juggernaut is going to be going after them. But I think they will actually back off immediately. Okay, so I was wondering why X was attacking so quickly this way. He went for the talent, attacking procs counter Helix. Yeah.
Oh.
That's not something we see often, do we?
Yeah, we don't see that. But there's a decent amount of melee, so
yeah,
it can pay off.
Yep, it can pay off. But maybe then I feel like maybe you should have just gone for a. I thought it.
You peed a little, didn't you?
Yeah, my butt clenched really hard.
I peed a little. I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, if he gets that hook, that completely changes it.
Yeah, that completely changes it. I mean, whew, that was close. When you see a hook come out of nowhere, sometimes you really get that.
Yes, many a times. And it's always the enemy punch, right?
It's always the enemy punch. It's never my punch, oh, the user from the OD? Okay, wait, it's not OD's user, it's Lena's Yules. Okay. So I would prefer, if X had planned to go for this, right? Maybe he had gone for a Maelstrom instead. That could have built into a Miona.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic. Oh,
the hook!
The hook! Now he bumps the BKB in the air, but would anybody be able to save him? The rest of the team is coming here, but he blinks right on out. Just fine about that. But you've got your BKB timings kind of low, huh? the stun up on the OD. OD's going to just find the stun in from the Chinese. Going to toss the Lina back. Lina is going to be, toss the Centaur back right now. They're going to take the OD. OD was stunned and chain stun, right?
Omni!
They're going to Omni. It's going to follow the.
Are they doing this?
Axe all the way. They're doing this. The hook is not going to go anywhere. Right, look at that. Jarek's actually doing things, right? Huh? No faith in Jarek's.
Look, he got 2 lucky hooks.
2 lucky hooks?
I mean, he's gotten the axe on that one, right? Yeah. Like, that's a pretty massive one.
That's a pretty massive one. Pacific Pink now, they seem to have fallen apart a little bit, huh? Like, they don't seem to be on the same page, they're not fighting together, and that sort of thing. And Monkey King still choosing not to go for a BKB, actually.
But look at their lineup. They don't really have a tower pusher, right? And that's kind of where they're struggling with specific things, right?
Right. OD and Monkey, they don't really hit very hard. Right?
They don't want to be standing up front, just kind of
so
like
they really
hit the
have
tower.
to fight, and which is why I think like if you really have to fight, don't you think that, you know what, getting a BKB or Monkey would be really good with the stun actually. Beautiful. But now the Pudge is going to have to disengage.
Oh, Freeman Sun!
Beautiful right now, and Tiany's going to come up. They're going to have to sacrifice the Pudge. Can they go for more? KJ is looking for more. She senses blood in the water, but the Centaur is still a little too fast. Got to blink away as well. So they do get a kill on that Pudge, and they will have to, be happy about that. Even though they got, they killed the OD as well as the Axe earlier on.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 26k net worth
22
lead.
to 22 now, though. Just
That's
saying.
true, but I mean, it doesn't feel like they have a 26k net worth lead.
No, it doesn't feel like, right? Yeah.
Like, I'm afraid to click on that Phoenix and to find him with like 60 wards or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, he's carrying all the net worth.
I clicked, don't worry.
All right.
We good.
Spoiler. You know what I mean? But like, where is the net worth? Like, I'm
Where
not
is the net
seeing
worth?
it.
Is it in the items here? Okay, kind of, sort of. Yeah, it's kind of, sort of in the items here.
Yeah,
You look at the items on the Centaur. Centaur just has a pipe and a blink and the drums. Going for Halbert next. Yeah, Halbert's great. Yeah, let's see. The mid Lina has an Aghanim's already suddenly actually. So dealing so much damage. Aghanim's and the blade, the Shadow Blade.
I mean, they've effectively won 2 team fights in a row.
Yeah, 2. Okay, I told you the magic number is 5. Okay, 5.
Yeah, 3 more, and then we're
3
talking
more.
even game with 30k net worth lead.
Yeah. I don't understand why the
arbitrary
net worth.
numbers are
I don't understand why
not
the net worth is still going up actually.
No, because
they're just farming, right?
Complete control of the map, right?
Okay.
They are all over the place.
Yeah, and then now they're taking the shrines, which means Roshan is up. Oh, not yet. Oh wait, yes, the big man is up here. Yeah, it's time for them to take fight.
Somebody woke.
It's got cheese. Do you know there was once? I think we were at the beginning of what do you call it? Sorry, we had taken Roshan already, and then we were waiting for him to spawn, right? So I told one of my friends, why don't you just wait in the Roshan pit with me? If you wait here, right? Yeah, then after that he says like maybe Roshan won't spawn instead. Then he's like, wait, you mean we can block Roshan spawn? And then I was like, wait. That wasn't really where I was going, but I was like, yeah. You can. No, you can also stack Roshan.
Oh my gosh. And people were believing you, and that's the
I mean, he kind of like...
Oh my gosh. We need names. We need to find out who these people are.
To be fair, he was a League of Legends player, okay? So, yeah.
Oh, I think I know who it is. I think I know who it is. Oh my gosh.
No, it doesn't start with F. No, it doesn't start with F, but it was super funny because
No. I think I know who this is.
Have you played?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have.
Yeah, alright.
Did it start with G?
No, it's not. But let's talk about G because they get a beautiful stomp, but he dodges it with the BKB. Now Monkey King comes out as well. Out is off. And they're going to try to get Juggernaut is actually kind of out of position right now. He's going to get stunned up by the Avalanche. Can he get a toss back? Yes, toss back into the OD right now. The call as well. Goodbye Juggernaut. Dead for a very, very long time now. They're going to go on to that poor Centaur. No buyback whatsoever. They're going to be running in, looking for No-Tail, but No-Tail's going to be right back himself up. But No-Tail's cast all the spells actually. What can really do?
That's the fight they needed.
You needed Centaur. The Centaur has been so clutch right now. But now he's going to count on Jarek's to get the hook of the lifetime, but will they be able to really get anything?
But the hook, you don't have the damage. You have AA Lina and you have Punch. Right? Like, how are you going to deal with this?
Giving misses a stun right now. Tosses the Punch. You go fly Punch right now, and now OD's going to beat up poor Punch right now. Steal all the intel. You steal strength, I steal intel. Ice plus? X don't care.
X don't care. And he still has cheese through all of that, so even if he gets low.
He still has cheese. They're going to try to go on to the Monkey King, but Monkey King's going to heal right back up with the help from the Phoenix. They're going to come back in, fly around, come back in,
You know what? So that's where the net lead is. The Shiva's Vessel, the Phoenix. That's pretty fat for a 5
That's
at
pretty
38
fat
minutes.
But the thing is that the bulk of the net worth actually, you know, is on their OD. Oh my goodness. OD just bullying people right now, and Joyce is going to go down. Oh wait, True Sight's too expensive actually, it doesn't matter, but she's still going to kind of burn for a bit. The call is going to hit on nobody. 42k net worth lead. GG still not being called because there's still a last lane of legs. Rex, you don't give up to the Fat Lady 6. You find a Monkey
you
King.
don't give up.
You gotta find it, go run onto the Centaur. Centaur, I'm not entirely sure. He looks kind of confused. They want to go, they don't want to go. They're gonna converge onto the Radiant. I don't know. What's the plan right now?
You gotta go.
The plan is to defend, I suppose.
Oh, Wukong's command. Why would
Wukong's command popped us or what?
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what that was. It was a fun.
Not even the right spot for Tony.
But they get hooked onto the OD and they're probably going to kill the OD, which is pretty nice. But thing is that OD had ages, so it doesn't matter. Ice Blast is on the mark actually. Going to be dealing a lot of damage at the same time. But Phoenix looks like he might be going down actually. Going to do a huge, what do you call it?
Angry.
Yeah, OD angry, dude.
OD
You
right
beat
clicking.
my egg. You can't beat my girl's egg.
They don't even care about the bottom racks.
Yeah,
They're just
they don't even care about anything but tier 4s.
Jugs is back, but this is just way too much at this point.
Yeah,
Omni
trying to get the Omni, but the Yules goes up as well. Should be just fine, you know. Completely dodging negating all the effects from the Omni slash. Toss up, toss down, tiny airline things, and oh my goodness, this X. See, the Maelstrom! I knew it! The X and the Maelstrom. GG is Cole, and it is Pacific Pink taking this game in 40 minutes with a 45k net worth lead, 32 to 23. Don't let the score, you know, fool you. It may seem close, but it was not at all.
How does it feel to be wrong? Pick and go? Obviously,
Excuse
everyone
you,
knew Pacific Pink was
picked
gonna win.
Pacific Pink.
No, you did not.
I did. Okay, somebody just clip that for him and let him know that I
Okay.
picked Pacific Pink too. I like Go, don't get me wrong, you know, I like Go, but the thing is that I felt that really Pacific Pink had a much better draft in this case here. And like we talked about, right, the Pudge being that, it was a make or break it, right,
Yeah.
based on the Pudge.
You gotta be a game changer.
If Pudge was like level 2 at 5 minutes in, I really don't think, you know, there was much impact that the Pudge could have done. Sorry, Jarex. Not every day Sunday, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll look at the graph actually. Well, see, the draft itself was in a slight favor of Go, but as the game progressed past the laning stage here, if we went firmly in Pacific Pink's favor.
It was just sheer domination, I think.
Yep, sure,
Just
100% domination.
completely like even from the mid lane, like it seemed a little even, but then all of a sudden OD just got items, right? Like Lina didn't seem like support items.
Yeah,
was
support
really far
items.
behind.
That was kind of sad.
And of course we had like a level 2 Pudge at 6 minutes or something like that,
Yep.
and you know you're not having a good time because he wants to be making ganks, he wants to be roaming, and making his presence known. We're going to go into our last game as Screaming Sirens versus Yawate, but we're going to go in a little bit later because Screaming Sirens is still in a game. We need to wait for them to end. So we're going to come back in about 5-10 minutes or so. Hopefully it ends then. And we will be back shortly.
Last game for today, but we'll be back on Sunday, so, you know,